In our life journey, we come across, we meet, we encounter different people that comes in our lives. We welcome them, they stay, they serve a certain role, a certain part in our lives, and later they decide to leave. Which action, which step do you take? Which way do you take when someone comes in your life and this person decide to leave? Stay tuned to this video for I'm going to bring you ways to take, action to take when someone comes in your life and this person decide to leave. As the life goes on, each and every step in our life, wherever we go, we come across different people. These people become our friends. They become part of our life. They play different roles. Some bring happiness. Some bring tears. Some bring this joy. They bring love to us. But it reaches a point, these people now decide to leave. Some leave unexpected. Something that makes someone to get surprised. Why does this person just decide to leave my life? Some situation, they might lead you to overthinking about it. Why did this person come in my life? Play this part, play this role in my life, and later decide to leave. Sometimes it becomes so hard to convince this person to stay. But I'm here to tell you that when someone comes in your life and decide to leave, let the person leave. When a person leaves your life, this implies that there's a new person that is coming in your life. Each and every step in our life has got a process. Don't stay at one place expecting a change. And this is how people come in our life. And they also decide to leave. And this implies even to our own life development or life situation or life steps that we take in our lives. So when this person comes in your life, let the person stay, learn the person, study the person, know how to cope up or to handle the person. And when this person will decide to leave, let the person go. There's another person that wants to be fixed in your life, and give a chance for this person to go. Don't hold the person. The person's time is over. When someone's time is over, let the person go. Its time is done. Yes, some might leave in a way that we don't expect them to go, but their time is done. Let them go. Sometimes they bring some kind of thinking. You think so much. You get yourself maybe some even they might cause even stress in your life. Because why did they decide to go at this point? You can't hold someone forever in your life. This is a life journey. You have to come across different people. There are other people waiting for you ahead. How many people have you ever come? How many people have you come in your life since the childhood? Some you knew their contacts. Some you knew their names. Some you knew all their characters. But these people left. And as the year goes, as the life goes, you find out that the contact you had a contact off head, but you lose it. You don't even recognize the call, the number. You even find that you knew this person, all the names, all the characters. But as the life goes on, you find that I can't remember even the second name of this person. Some point it reaches a point that you can't even remember both the names. They try to confuse you with the current people that you're having in your life. And this is how changes comes in our life. When this person comes in your life, serves a certain role that makes you feel happy, and this person decides to leave, let the person go. Because if you hurt the person will start playing a wrong role in your life, because it was this time for this person to leave. The person is playing a right role in your life, but if you keep on holding the person, it will go vice versa. It will turn the opposite, and the person will start playing a wrong role in your life. So let this person leave and welcome another person that's going to play a good role in your life too. The other thing is that everything that has a beginning always have an end. There's nothing that starts that has no full stop. Everything has full stop. So when someone comes, he or she also have the time of this full stop. And we have to understand that we have to understand and keep in mind that this is how life goes as we move on and come across different people in our lives. Learn to love people, learn to welcome people, learn to live, learn to let people stay in your life, and also learn to respect someone when you decide to leave. Love, welcome, love, let the person stay, give respect when the person leave. And this is a journey that will make you happy. This is a journey that will bring you improvement in your life. This is the journey will make you make new steps in your life. You can't stay with old friends forever and ever without meeting new people. In life, we have to learn new things. We have to learn new culture. We have to learn how people interact. We have to learn how people live. You can't keep on holding the same people in your life, because you have to learn. We have to learn. And this is a life process. When you open new doors in your life, if the wind comes and wants to shut the other doors, let the wind shut them. If you keep on opening the door, when the wind tries to shut it, and you're already opening the other doors where the climate is nice, this door will allow dust to come in your house. This door will allow dirty stuffs to come in your lives. So always be ready to allow these doors to be closed for you to open the new doors. Otherwise, if you keep on opening the door and there is wind that is trying to shut the door, then put in mind you're going to make your life a mess. This is now a house. Your body is now here a house that I'm talking about. If this person comes in your life and he wants to leave, this is like a door that has a wind. The wind that has dust going around. Decide to close the door. Let the door be closed and move ahead. Keep your body clean. This means that keep your heart and mind fresh. This is you are keeping your mind out of stuff that you're keeping your mentality healthy. And this is a one way that implies when you come across this person in your life and just decide to leave. Also remember that there is a season for everything. Season changes. Everything changes in world. The world is a changing place. And this is why we've got technology and so many things that develop in the world as we live. As things changes, as life develops, this is how people also come and live our life. If you find any motivation message, if you have got any idea from this video, consider subscribing, liking, comment if possible. Remember to watch some of my videos to get motivated, even share to people to get this message. And thank you so much for tuning in, and let's meet in the next video. Everyone comes across different storms in life, and my question is, how do you handle yourself? How do you take yourself? How do you solve yourself or your matters when you find yourself in a storm? Here I mean these are life challenges surrounding us or any difficult situation that you come across in your life. Stay tuned, for I'm going to share with you ways on how to stay calm while in storm. To start with, as you can see in my channel, now if you look in my various videos, you see that they look different, and this one now look different. This is because I've just upgraded my channel, because I wanted a place that I can have enough space, and because previous I've been using the phone, this one, the selfie stick, just to put my phone and start to record, whereby I've been getting challenges setting the location because I wanted to have space. And you can see now I feel comfortable. And now let's go to our topic of this video. First of all, when you find yourself in a storm, these are life challenges. We find that we have some storms that comes in our life which are very strong, that someone even can fail to handle. But how can you stay calm when you find yourself in a storm? First of all, maintain your routine. What do I mean by maintain your routine? You find that some people, when they find themselves in a storm, these are difficulties in life, these are challenges. When they encounter these challenges in life, they try to escape, they try to go on the other path. Remember, when you go on the other path, you are like starting afresh. But how can you encounter this storm? To stay in a storm, when you want to stay in a storm, you have to maintain your routine. What do I mean by maintain your routine? Try to check where the storm is coming from and try to solve it. And when you may try to maintain your routine and try to solve the storm in a calm way, this is when you find yourself, you are now able to deal with the situation, deal with the life situation. Because here you're not able to identify the challenge, the source of the challenge. What causes the challenge? What is causing the difficulties in your life? And when you sit down and find out the source, or find out what is bringing you to the challenge and be able to solve it, that's a way of dealing with the storm. Ways of making yourself calm in a storm instead of escaping, running away. Running away is not a solution. Taking another route is not a solution. Giving up is not a solution. Fighting in the storm is not a solution. The solution is calming yourself down, finding out what is the source, What are these weeds trying to come on your path? And maintain your route. When you maintain your route and clean it, that's when you find yourself, you are now able to find yourself being calm in a storm. And this is challenges. Here, I mean, you are now able to deal or solve your challenges. Sometimes chaos arises, maybe at work, maybe with your friends. And what's the best way of staying calm in this chaos? The best way is maintain your routine. Be yourself. Don't pretend to be somebody's of which you are not going to manage at end. When you be yourself, when you maintain yourself, who you are, is when you're able now to solve, to come out as a real you, as who you are. And that is one way of staying calm. Yes, you're not going to fight in the chaos. You're not going to fight in the storm, bring chaos, but you're going to stay on your routine, maintain your routine, your path, your successful path. Maintain. When you maintain this successful path is when you find that you're now able to overcome this storm, to calm down the storm, and you find yourself in a situation that you have win your race. The second way is that take a breath. What do I mean by take a breath? Sometimes you find that you find yourself in chaos, you find yourself in a storm, and for you to manage it, you have to take a breath. Here I mean that you don't have to come to a conclusion, you don't have to come to arguments, you don't have to come up in a way that you are so fast. No. The best way to stay calm in a storm, or when you encounter or when you find yourself in a storm, the best way to stay calm is to take a breath. When you take a breath, this will help you, this will give you this energy. Will you bring your mind back? Will give you enough energy to tackle it in a better way. But when you just go ahead without having a breath, you find that you're not able to calm a storm. You can't calm a storm while you are losing much energy. You have to calm yourself down by having a breath. This will enable you, give you more ideas, best ideas on how to tackle the storm. And this is one way of the best that will help you calm down the storm in a better way. And this is a reason or one of the ways that will help you calm a storm when you find yourself in challenges. In challenges, sometimes some challenges are so hard to handle. I can say we use the word challenges instead of difficulties. Because when you find yourself in this situation, take a breath. Don't rush. Go through your diaries, find out, what do I want in this place? How am I going to solve it? How am I going to deal with this situation? How am I going to handle this person? How am I going to handle this group? Take a breath to find out. And when you come out with this energy, this is the energy that will help you to calm the storm down. And the third way is that slow down the breath. Here, the second I say take the breath, and the third I say slow down the breath. When you find yourself in challenges, when you find yourself in difficulties, when you find yourself even maybe being betrayed by people, slow down your breath. Slow down the breath by saying, I mean that you're able now to take steps in your life. Taking a step in your life, you're able to know or identify each and every process that you take. But when you take a lift, you find yourself that when you reach the point, but you have nothing. You don't know the steps you went through in your life. You went through the challenges. But when you take a step by step, this will help you to know each process. Solving a problem, like solving a problem is somewhere. It needs step by step. And here it means slowing down the breath. And slowing down the breath will help you, you are able to use enough energy You're not rushing yourself. You're not pressurizing yourself. But you're now able like to slow down your breath, know what the matter is, because you want to calm down the storm. You want to handle the storm in a calm way. Because if you take or if you rush, you find yourself, if it was a crowd of people, you find that you're messing the people up more, or you're making the people more hungry. But if you take this breath to know each and every step, this will help you like calm, handle the storm in a calm way, because you are now able to bring these people to your level. You are now trying to understand these people, their level first, because you are now entering their level before your level. And when you go to their level, you are able now to understand them. When you understand people in life, when you understand people, when you come across new people in your life or different people in your life, try to calm down. If you want to know more about the person, calm down. Sometimes they say, pretend to be stupid. And this is a way of knowing a person. And this is a way of slowing down the breath to know more, to identify more, and to come up with more solutions. The third thing is that identify and manage your stress. Sometimes in life, we find sometimes you think a lot. There's something that is pressurizing you. You try to find out what is this that's bringing me to stress. But you find that there are so many stuffs in your mind. There are so many, like you're thinking of a lot in your life. But when you identify what is causing you stress, able to manage it, is this way of handling a storm in a calm way. Because here that you find sometimes someone say, I feel like I'm stressed. But if you ask me what is making me stress, I don't know. This is because this person he's not able to handle a storm in a calm way. This person is not like able to identify the stress, because everything has a source, everything has its beginning, everything has its point. And when you identify your point, if you identify the source, the beginning, or what is making you stress, this is able now you're able like to identify the stress and manage it. And it's another way of calming the storm, handling the storm in a calm way. Because you find that when you are in a stress, some people act in different ways, and you find that it's also affecting your mentality. But if you try to calm down, identify the source, the start, this is one way of that you're now able to handle a storm in a calm way. The thing is that call for timeouts. What do I mean by call for timeout? You find that maybe you are with a group of people or friends or a company or anywhere, and you find that there is this maybe chaos or maybe this conflict. It might be even in a family or with your friends. And how are you going to find a way to calm this storm in a calm way? Call for timeout. Give this friendly environment. Try to give this calm and friendly, welcoming environment. And here now you're able to capture, or you're able like to calm these people down. Maybe it's your family, they have some kind of conflicts, and you're asking yourself, how am I going to come out and calm this storm or calm these challenges that is facing our family? Here you have to come out as a good person. For you to make someone happy, you have to start with you. Everything starts with you. They say positive mind. If you want to have positive mind, it's always in you. It always starts with you. If you want to have negative mind, it's always with you. It always starts with you. For you to handle any situation, you have to have this positivity. And when you have this positivity, it will help you give or feed another person the positivity. Let's say when you wake up in the morning, you meet a person and you show sad face. Do you think that person is going to give a smile at you? When you wake up in the morning and give someone a smile, what's the feedback? And this is how we handle ourselves. The way you express to another person, it gives an effect, it gives an outcome. So for you to identify or to calm the storm, even in your personal life, you have to love, care, impress yourself. For you to tackle challenges in your life, you have to love yourself. You have to be proud of yourself for you to encounter or to tackle issues in your life. If you always say that I'm ugly, I'm weak, I can't tackle this does not belong to me, this is not of my level, these are negativity. But if you handle yourself in a way that, yes, I'm strong, I'm going to make it, it doesn't matter my situation, it doesn't matter what I'm going to face, it doesn't matter where I have come from, I'm going to face it, I'm going to win it, I'm going to have it. And this is the positive mind that will help you get it. Whatever you want in life, it's in your hands. You always get it. You can always get it. You only have to work towards it for you to get what you want, because nothing comes on a silver plate. So, time call out. For you to handle this calm in your society, in your company, chaos arising somewhere, maybe arguments in a family, you have to call for timeout. You have to come up personally as a good person. Find out, what's this issue that is affecting my family? How am I going to bring this together? How am I going to unite these people in a friendly way? And this is what we call calling for timeout. The other thing is that keep perspective. What is perspective? A point of view. How do you see these challenges in your life? How do you see, look at the perspective angle. What should you can be the impact? Look at it like, how am I going to deal with this? What is the situation like? What are the characteristics of like? How is the acting of the people, or what is the acting of the person like? When you look at that angle of the person, when you look at this angle of the people, you're not able to come out with a solution, because you see from their characters, you see from what they do, you see from how they act, and you look at this perspective. And keeping this perspective, looking at them at this angle, you're not able to identify the source and the starting. And this will give you an idea. Here you're able to come down and ask yourself, how are these people behaving? What might be the cause? What might be the reason to why the action or the chaos or the conflict or the arguments? What might be the reason for this? When you look at this angle, at this perspective of the people, the perspective of the action, this will give you a way on how to calm the storm. And you'll find that you're able to deal with the storm in a calm way, instead of taking a way that might lead to more storms. Last but not last, keep one in control. What do I mean? Apart from all making these all struggles, remember, keep what you can maintain. Keep what you can control. Here I mean that, let's say it's a relationship, it's no longer working. You can't go beyond that. The other partner doesn't love you, or the other partner is trying to just to have games with you. If you can't control it, then keep it away. It does not belong to you. Don't force yourself in some situation in your life. Don't force yourself in some things in your life. Only keep to your level, wherever you can manage. If it's a challenge that is tackling maybe a chaos somewhere, if the solution, if the people doesn't listen, insisting, if you keep on trying and trying, let's give a chance to someone else to help you. Otherwise, don't persist and force a lot, because it might also cause damage to you. The other thing is that if it's a relationship, don't force yourself to the person. You will end up getting hurt. If there's something that has happened in your family, don't force. Keep yourself to the level. You struggle as much as you can. But if nobody doesn't change, if there's no change, completely no change, for struggling for a long time, finding more ideas, if there's no change, we are humans. We have brains. Sometimes we say, I've washed my hands. And that's one way of that. You've reached a point that you can't control. And you find yourself, let me give myself this limit. Yes, I'm not giving up on it. I'm not giving up. I'm just giving a limit. And that's one way of calming a storm. The last thing is that give yourself a smile. When you want to address people, anybody, remember, when you meet a child, this child was angry, this child was crying, just give a child a smile. Try to be good, friendly. You even see the moods. This applies to even people. When you show yourself the smile to people, it gives good impression. It makes people feel, yes, you are concerned. It makes people feel, yes, there is a solution here. But if you show aggressive, if you show rudeness, you might not find the solution. But if you give a smile, even if the people doesn't give a smile back to you, but they will give a second thought. A smile will make someone to have a second thought. And a second thought will also give you time to think on how to deal with this person, trying to give him or herself a second thought. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. If you find anything motivation, anything that has encouraged you, please consider subscribing, liking, and don't fail to watch some of my videos that I've already posted in my channel. Thank you so much. How do you normally feel when you wake up every day in the morning? Which attitudes do you normally have when you wake up every day in the morning? Stay tuned to this video, for I'm going to bring you ways on how to stay motivated, how to stay happy, and how to stay energetic during the day. We meet or come across the people with different attitudes. We have those people with the positive attitudes. We have those people with the negative attitudes. We have those people with the neutral attitudes, and we have those people with the seeking attitude, and this is the bad attitudes. In life, everybody goes through rough and smooth parts. Everybody goes through difficulties. Everybody goes through mountain environments. Everybody goes through different situations in life. But why are these people having positive mind despite their challenges? Nobody's life is smooth. Nobody's life is soft. We all go through challenges. But having positive minds is one thing that makes someone to achieve the day or to achieve what he or he wants. And remember, having positive mind attracts people closer to you, which promote your achievements. And when you have negative mind, when you have bad attitudes, this repels people in your life. People are scared, people are worried to be close to you because people want welcoming environment. People want lovely environment. But if you create bad environment for everyone, you find yourself in a lonely situation in which you think that people doesn't like you or people doesn't value you or people doesn't maybe concern about you, but this is because of your attitudes that repels people in your life. Or you get so many challenges because you're not able to get good ideas. People are not, if you have this positive attitude, you find people in coming to you in your life giving you ideas on how to tackle issues. But if you have bad attitudes, then you're going to also to meet those people with bad attitudes, which will bring conflicts, arguments in your life, which will bring stress. Some will even cause depression in your life. But how are you going to avoid these people of negative minds? To avoid yourself having negative mind to negative mind or bad attitudes to bad attitudes. Stay positive. When you stay positive is when you're able to tackle everything. You're able to deal even with this person with the negative mind because you've already built yourself with a positive mind. You doesn't want to encounter yourself in negativity. And this is one way of that will build your life. This channel, this video is going to motivate you. This is going to give you an idea on how to attain this positive mind. Despite challenges you're going through in life, despite your situation, you're going to have positive mind. Goals and progress. What do I mean by review your goals and progress? Here I mean that if you set a goal in your life, there is that progress, there is that step you have already taken in your life. Try to look at the step that you've taken towards the goal, and you find that there is a progress in it. This will give you strength, this will give you energy to keep on working on it, to keep on with the plan. And when you have this progress, when you have this positive mind towards your progress, this will make you start your day or waking up when you feel happy, when you feel energetic, when you feel having positive mind because you're able to see the progress. Yes, it's taking time, but when there's a progress, just little progress, have in mind that it will come to pass. The second thing is that set new goal. Setting a new goal is another way of making you achieve or start a good day. When you make a little goal and you find that you are able to accomplish it, this will give you this hope that this goal that you set, this large goal that you set, will come to pass because these small goals will give you motivation because you're able to tackle it. Try these new goals. Don't set a big goal. When you have a big goal, set little goals, and you're able to manage them. You're able to achieve them, and this will give you a smile. This will give you having a day, starting a day, having a positive mind, because you've already seen a progress. You've seen a progress in the previous big goal. You've set a new goal again, and you see this goal, you've accomplished it, and this will make you attain this positive mind, stay energetic, and stay happy during the day. The thing is that use exercise as your daily goal. What do I mean by use exercise as the daily goal? Having exercise in the morning, having getting yourself to exercise, this freshens your mind, it circulates your blood, it also helps you attain this energy, this strength that you are capable of dealing with any situation or any goal or any situation that you're able to overcome it. Taking exercise, having this exercise will also make you stay positive because it's able to get rid of negativity in you because of that energy you're able to attain. And this will make you attain and have this positive mind during the day. The thing is that learn to smile. Sometimes it's not easy to put a smile in your face during a certain situation, during a certain difficult situation in your life. But try to put a smile to people no matter the situation. When you put a smile on someone's face, this comes back to you because this person is also able to put a smile in your face and it will bring you this positive mind, which will enable you have a bright day. Just try to put a smile. Try this. Wake up in the morning. When you feel having this negative mind, when you feel having these bad attitudes, try to put a smile on somebody's face and you feel that it brings the positivity in you. Because it doesn't matter your journey. It doesn't matter your difficulties. It doesn't matter your situation. What matters is your health. Health is more important. And what you're struggling to get is to keep your health safe by attaining positive mind, which starts in the morning. Is that get enough sleep. When you get yourself enough sleep, this helps you to tackle the next day having a positive mind because you're able to let your mind have relaxation, have enough, get rid of tiredness. You find that we have those people that you find that they schedule their work and have only sleep of 2 hours of sleep. That's not enough for your next day. I think enough sleep, everybody struggles in life. Everybody struggles for achievements. But getting enough sleep, the thing is that get enough sleep. When you get enough sleep, this will help you to tackle another day with a positive mind. When you get enough sleep, this will help you tackle enough the next day having happiness, having this energetic. You find that people tend to have 2 hours of sleep at night. This is not enough for your mind. This is not enough for your health because it will interfere with your mind, and you find that you're having a day that leads to positivity, that leads to a lot of thinking, that leads to maybe bad attitudes towards your day. But when you have enough sleep, you find your day having, your mind having some kind, because you had enough rest. It doesn't matter what you're working towards. It doesn't matter your struggle. Yes, your health matters. Your health matters because this helps you to have positive mind. Because when you have negative mind, when you have these bad attitudes, this will lead to someone into stress. This might lead to someone into depression, which is a health problem. But having enough sleep, no matter what you are working towards, no matter the goal you're working towards, because these people is able to have only 2 hours of sleep. And the other thing is that sleeping during the day promotes laziness. Because you find, yes, you've gone to bed during the day, and when you wake up, sometimes you don't want to wake up. And this delays your work, delays your plans, delays your goals, which will also lead to another stress in your life. Try to find yourself asleep at night, enough sleep at night, wake up early in the morning and continue with your goal. This will make your day bright. This will make your day more positive. Leave alone whatever you are committed to. Mind your health. Start wake up early in the morning and focus on what you want to achieve. Focus on your target. And this starts early in the morning than having 2 hours of sleep at night, which will affect your health and will make you have different attitudes, which is not positive. Thing is that it with moods in mind. What do I mean it with moods in mind? Find yourself something to like in the morning. Find yourself the best breakfast you like. And this will promote your day. This will make you have a positive mind because you're able to feed yourself with something that you love, something that you healthy thing that you like having. Feed yourself with it in the morning for breakfast. And this will help you also promote your day, having happiness, having energetic, and having a positive mind. Say things that practice gratitudes. What do I mean by practice gratitudes? Try to be thankful for the great things that you have done in your life. Being thankful for the little things you've done in your life, this gives you happiness, this gives you strength, this gives you motivation, this gives you negative mind to tackle the next issue, to tackle the next plan which is ahead of you. And having positive mind to tackle the next plan which is ahead of you, it helps you wake up in the morning when you feel that positivity and it will help you to promote your day. It helps you to have a good day, which is also good for your mental, which is also good for your mind. And this is one of the way that will also promote you, will also help you have this positive mind during the day, which is good for your health. The next thing is that give a compliment. When you give a compliment to someone, especially in the morning, this makes your day feel good. This makes your day feel positive. Because you start with the positive, and that's what positive is compliment. Someone has dressed smart, someone has come with good ideas towards you. Give a good compliment. Next time it will be your turn, and that will make you have this positive mind because you're able to have positive towards other people. When you have these attitudes, what I call bad attitudes, seeking attitudes, when someone comes to you with a plan, you having different faces, you having bad attitudes, this will spoil your day more. Because if people comes to you and you try to chase them away, then you won't get love. Love comes from the surrounding. Love comes in within you, start in within you to spread to people, and it will come back to you through the surrounding. That breathe deeply. When you find yourself in a difficult situation, when you find yourself in a tough situation, that you feel that this situation is leading me to negativity, say no. Take a breath. Close your eyes. Think of the good things that you have achieved in your life and release the breath, and you'll feel this kind of relaxation. And this will help you to sort of promote your day. Will also help you have positive mind. And put in mind, nobody goes through soft way without going through rough way. Because this is a journey, life journey that has got different situations to encounter. And remember, everybody goes through this and you're not alone. Is that acknowledge the unhappy moments. Know that not all the situation in life you're going to be happy. You might find that even if you're in that positive state, you find that maybe the surrounding is so negative. Those people around you are trying to bring you down so much. They are trying to make you unhappy. Be aware of that. And when you are aware of that, you're able to maintain your positivity in position. Challenge them. Don't let that negativity in your mind, because letting negativity is all about you, not about them. Because you're able to let in. What do I mean? The best secret is that sometimes try to listen, sometimes try to pay attention, but keep in mind that ignorance. If something is negative, if something is of bad attitude, someone is of bad attitudes, try to ignore his bad attitudes like you don't know anything about it. Replace with the positivity and maintain your positivity. And this is the best secret that will help you attain your day, because here you're able to understand yourself. You're able to understand who you are. You're not letting yourself down with this negativity, but you are standing firm with your positivity, which will make your life better, which will make your health more better. Because here, you are working towards your mental health, you're working towards your health, and you don't want the situation that will lead you to stress, situation that will lead you to depression, and here you stand with the positivity that will make your day and days happy. That keep journals. What do I mean by keep journals? Here I mean that you're able to write down of what you want in life, the plan that you want in life, what you want to achieve, and whenever you wake up in the morning, look at them and try to see which one have you taken a step, which one is the next to tackle, and this will help you wake up every day having positive mind, because here you're able to mark any step that you've taken in each process, and it will attain you have positive mind instead of negative mind or neutral mind. And the last thing is that stop comparing yourself with people. Everybody in life has got his or her own chapter. When you came to the world, you had your path, you had your stages, you had your levels. Don't reach at a point at an adultly, don't start taking your life, comparing your life, or compare yourself with others. You don't know what this person goes through in life. You don't know what this person, when he scheduled or when he planned, when he set his or her goals. Most of the goals that people set and come to pass, these are the goals that were set even 5 years before. And when you start comparing with yourself with the person that had set a goal, had already put in mind a plan of 5 years ago, and you want to compare with that person, this will lead you to having negative mind, because we'll find it more challenging, because this person worked on it, this person made his plans, deep plans towards it. You find yourself, you find your friend has achieved a certain goal. Your friend has this. You want to compare yourself with the person. Your life is different. Yes, you can achieve what the person has, but you have to take your path. On the other hand, you might find that you have achieved this goal in life, and the person does not have it. Or the person has achieved this goal in life, which you don't have it, which is vice versa. So try to work on your path, try to focus on your path towards what you want in life, and stop comparing yourself with the people to have a peace of mind in you. Thing is that see friends, and these are good friends, motivational friends. When you meet friends that are able to make your mood happy, friends that are able to motivate you, this is one way of having positive mind. Because you're able to surround yourself with good friends, you're able to surround with yourself with these people that are able to give you love, real love, and it's not easy to find good friends, but find someone that is your friend. Yes, you can't just be alone in the world. There should be someone close to you. There should be someone that you might put close to you, that might fit you, and that's the person I'm talking about. Things that plan your week. What do I mean by plan your week? Plan every schedule of your week. When you plan a week or a day before, this helps you to tackle a day, the next day, having in mind that I'm going to do this task, I'm going to tackle this, I'm going to tackle this plan. And this will help you have this positive mind because you already set your plan in flow. You already put your life easy, you've made it easy for yourself. And this is one way of attaining positive mind in you each day you wake up. Talk about is that ditch your phone. You find that looking at your phone or being at your phone most of the time, you will find yourself in depression because phone has a lot. Internet carries a lot. When you stay a lot staring at internet just to find out the world, you find that there are some things to encounter, there are some things you might come across which might spoil your mind, which might lead you to negativity. So the best thing is that yes, having a phone is a good thing, looking at a phone is a good thing, but staring at a phone so much and trying to find more about people online or people on internet, this will lead you to negativity or bad attitudes. Stay your life. Yes, be on internet. Be happy. Stay happy on internet. But don't focus so much because you'll find yourself you want to know more about these people, more about so and so. Internet sometimes lies. I dress so smart and go on camera. I dress so much and present myself, but you don't know my real life. So internet sometimes spoil because some people live a fake life which might lead you to getting depression, which might lead you to getting stressed for nothing. Try to focus on your life, you are learn, and you'll find this positivity in your life. The thing is that get into nature. What do I mean by get into nature? Find yourself at your free time. Get into the nature. Go to beaches, visit places, and this will help you attain this positive mind. Maybe you had a week that was so tiresome, and going to nature, this will help you attain, freshen your minds, and gives you this positive mind because of nature. Another thing is that take care of your body. What do I mean by take care of your body? When you love yourself, love starts with you. When you love yourself, when you take care of your body, this gives you this energy to know that you are presentable, to know that you are smart. When you take care of yourself, this gives you motivation, and maybe motivation gives you positive when you go or when you meet other people because you love yourself, you are taking care of yourself, and you know very well you look smart. And having in mind that you are smart, this gives you a positive mind. That will tell you that you look smart and you have value. The thing is that let go out grudge. Another thing is that let go of grudge. What do I mean? You find that some people in life they tend to hold grudge to other people. When someone wrongs you, yes, we feel pain. Yes, we feel revenge. But letting the grudge out of yourself gives you this relief. You will never carry a grudge to someone for years. Yes, some situations are not easy to forgive someone. Some situations are not like easy to release this pain. But remember, it's for your health. It's for your mental. Release the grudge out of yourself, and you find that you're able to move on with a happy life. Yes, don't bring the person close to you if the person hurt you, but getting off the grudge will help you live your happy life again, having a positive mind. And the other thing is that consider therapy. What do I mean by consider therapy? Here I mean that when you find yourself in a situation and you're not like able to manage or to help yourself to have this positive mind, it's good to consider therapy. This person that will guide you, will give you motivation. This is whereby you will find a way that will give you this energy, will give you this advice, will give you this idea on how to come back to yourself, to come back to your senses. And it's also a one way that will give you a positive mind because you're not able to solve your mind, you're not able to solve yourself, and this is another way that will make you have a positive day because you're able now to get rid of what was bothering you. Take yourself out. What do I mean by take yourself out? This is appreciating yourself, loving yourself, one way of loving yourself, appreciating yourself. Take yourself out, buy yourself a gift. And this is another way of motivating and giving you this positive mind. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I'm valuable. Yes. And having this in mind that taking yourself and loving yourself, taking yourself to a trip, this is another way of giving yourself a positive mind. And it will also help you when you wake up in the morning, you feel yourself having this positive mind because of this taking or these actions that you take, and plus the other I have mentioned in my video. Last and not least, stop like or avoid smoking. What do I mean by here? When you avoid smoking, this will also help your health. It will help your health being strong. Yes, smoking is not easy for some people who are addicted to smoke, but tend to try like to avoid in some situations. And this will help you have energetic day. This will help you have energy, strength, and this is one way of having positive mind. Because when your health is weak, this brings negativity in you. This brings different attitudes which is not positive, and it takes positivity out of you. And avoiding this is another way of making you have a positive day, have a positive mind, have a positive attitude when you wake up in the morning. The thing is that avoid alcohol, especially lunchtime. When you avoid that, drink water. When you drink water, this helps in the digestion, it also helps in the mind, and this will also help you have a positive mind. Drinking water is healthy for your body, it's healthy for your circulation, and it's also refreshing your mind, which help your mind have positivity and is one way of getting rid of negativity in your life. And the last thing is that avoid alcohol. What do I mean by avoid alcohol, especially lunchtime? Yes, I know some people take alcohol to get rid of stress, to get rid of tough situation in their life. But taking too much alcohol, avoid taking too much alcohol, especially during lunch. This weakens you, this makes you to have this some kind of, it strengthens your health, and it makes you start getting some positivity, start getting some negative positivity out of you. It start filling your mind with negativity because it destroy your health. Yes, you get drunk, sleep, but when you wake up, it's not the solution. It haven't solved any solution in your life. If you are tackling a certain situation in your life, difficult situation in your life, and you think that taking alcohol, going to bed, or sleeping will solve it, it is not going to solve it. Having positive minds towards it, towards what you are tackling, and avoiding this is one way that will make you happy when you wake up the following morning. Because if you go to sleep, if you sleep, there's no change. And this will still make you wake up the next day when you have positive negative mind because you haven't solved anything. And these are some of the steps that is going to help you gain positive minds when you wake up in the morning. These are the ways that will help you have positive mentality. These are the ways that will make you have positive attitudes when you wake up every day in the morning. I hope you get something from this video, and I hope you get something motivating from this video. And if you've heard any point from this video, please kindly consider subscribing, liking the video, comment if possible, and let's meet in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning to my channel, and don't forget to watch some of my videos in my channel below. Thank you so much.